Have you ever walked into a room and felt a chill? Like someone was watching you, even though you were alone? That's what it's like to explore abandoned places. They're more than just empty buildings. They're like time capsules, filled with memories and secrets. Imagine a grand old house, forgotten and overgrown. The paint is peeling, and the windows are boarded up. This was once someone's home, filled with laughter and life. Now, only silence remains. You step inside, careful not to disturb the dust and cobwebs. The air is thick and heavy, filled with the smell of decay. You can almost hear the echoes of the past whispering around you. What happened here? Why was this place abandoned? Every abandoned place has a story to tell. Maybe it's a deserted factory, its machines still frozen in time. Maybe it's an empty school, its desks covered in dust and textbooks scattered on the floor. Each place is a mystery waiting to be unraveled. I remember exploring an old amusement park once. The Ferris wheel stood silent against the sky, its rusted carriages creaking in the wind. The cotton candy stand was empty, the brightly coloured paint faded by the sun. It was like stepping into a forgotten dream. The air hung heavy with a strange energy. It was quiet, eerily so, but beneath the silence, I could almost hear the echoes of laughter, the screams of children on rides, the music from the carousel. It was both beautiful and unsettling. Why are we so drawn to these forgotten places? Maybe it's the history they hold. Maybe it's the chance to see the world through a different lens. Abandoned places remind us that nothing lasts forever. Even the grandest buildings and the most vibrant communities can fade away. Take, for instance, ghost towns. These were once thriving towns, full of life and promise. But something happened. A natural disaster, an economic downturn, or simply the changing times. People moved on, leaving behind empty streets and buildings slowly being reclaimed by nature. Walking through a ghost town is like stepping back in time. You can almost imagine the people who lived and worked there. You can almost hear the saloon doors swinging open, the blacksmith's hammer ringing, and the children playing in the street. Section 4. Echoes in the darkness. Exploring abandoned places can be unsettling. You never know what you might find. There's always an element of danger too. Buildings crumble, floors rot, and wild animals often make their homes in these deserted spaces. But for many, the thrill of discovery outweighs the risks. I remember once exploring an old hospital. The waiting room chairs were empty, the records scattered on the floor. There was a chill in the air, and I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched. Was it my imagination, or did I hear a faint sigh echoing down the hallway? I shone my flashlight down the hallway, my heart pounding. The air was thick with the smell of disinfectant, and something else I couldn't quite place. It was a mix of fear and fascination that kept me moving forward, deeper into the abandoned building. Section 5. The Unseen World. Abandoned places hold a strange allure. They're a reminder of the past, a glimpse into a world that no longer exists. They're full of stories, both told and untold, and they force us to confront the passage of time and the inevitability of change. Maybe that's why I keep exploring. Maybe it's the thrill of the unknown, the chance to piece together the past, or simply the desire to see the world from a different perspective. Whatever the reason, abandoned places hold a certain magic. They remind us that there's always more to discover, even in the quietest and most forgotten corners of the world.